There were mass arrests along the steps of Capitol Hill today as more than 1,000 protesters converged for the Spring Democracy movement to get big money out of the American political system. Manila Chan was on the scene today and has this report.
Winding down here at Capitol Hill for the Democracy Spring protest. Been going on all morning since about 11 o'clock this afternoon. At least 1,000 or more protesters marched from Union Station all the way up to Capitol Hill. They all descended right upon the steps, and it wasn't long before Capitol Hill police separated the two. Those who refused to move staged a sit-in. Several hundred people sat down. Those were the people that basically volunteered or knew that they were asking to be arrested. The other half of the people came back to this side of the police line where I'm currently now standing. There's still several hundred people behind me here, but on the other side by the Capitol steps, those people, several hundred people now, all cleared away, plucked out one by one, hands tied by zip ties. Capitol Hill police came ready with stacks and stacks of those zip ties, along with a full-scale bus where they began to take protesters one by one, busload after busload, until the hundreds have just now being all cleared away.
This event is all about the people reclaiming their voice in government. I think that especially in the last 5 years, we've seen an explosion of money in politics. We've seen more than half the states in the union pass laws that restrict many people's access to the ballot, especially people of color and the poor.
Citizens United just basically legalized bribery in Congress, and we don't want that. That's not fair for us, and that's corruption at its purest.
I think it's clear we have lobbyists on our Supreme Court, we have lobbyists in our government, and they're not doing what the people want, they're not doing what the people need.
The impossibility of getting anything done without huge piles of money is something that's taking us, we're in a handbasket.
From the steps of Capitol Hill, Manila Chan, RT.
Hi everybody, my name is Mike. This is my YouTube page, Mox News. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so I thought you guys want to see this. I didn't see a whole lot about it on the CNN or the MSNBC, which I was kind of surprised. You'd think this is the kind of thing that Chris Hayes or Rachel Maddow would want to cover. Democracy, right? Protest rally, people demanding big bucks out of politics, right? That seems important. I didn't see it covered on their shows. I didn't see it covered on Chris Matthews' show. I didn't see it covered on MSNBC. I didn't see it covered on CNN. It seems kind of weird. 400 people arrested on the Capitol steps. It seems like that's the kind of thing you want to cover. CNN, MSNBC, it seems like it. I don't know for sure. It seems like it. But if you'd like to see this, I have posted the rally and the march and the lead up to the arrest on the Capitol steps over on the Alternate Mox News YouTube page. There's a clickable link in the text body of this video. Right below the video on the video page, on the YouTube video page, there's a little box and it says Alternate Mox News YouTube page. Click here. It's the C-SPAN Junkie Mox News YouTube page. So it's a very good page. It has tons of C-SPAN videos on it and more every day. So I would highly recommend that you subscribe to that page now. There's a clickable link in the text body of the video. It would be fantastic if you do that, because this is just meaningless without you guys. If you're not there, what's the point? So, clickable link, text body of the video, right below the video here, Alternate Mox News YouTube page, click here. It'll take you right over to the C-SPAN Junkie Alternate Mox News YouTube page, to which you should subscribe now if you have not already. That way you won't miss out on stuff like this, just in case you want to see, just in case you want to see stuff that's not in the mainstream media. Okay, so thanks for tuning in again. My name's Mike. If you want to buy me lunch, there's also a clickable link in the text body of the video for that. It means the world to me when you guys take a minute out of your busy day to give a little something back to me. I really, really like lunch. So when somebody buys me lunch, I'm like, yay! Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so stay cool. One of these days this war is going to end. Till that day.
And when we fight to get our democracy back, we're going to win. This is the beginning of that victory. So when we march today, it's going to be a victory march. So we have been under siege for a long time by the establishment. It's now time for us to put them under siege. So the first thing I ever said at Occupy when I launched Wolfpack was, they're not coming for us anymore, we're coming for them. And here you are coming for them right now, today.
Repeat after me, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. We are certainly in unprecedented times. For even as the right wing seeks to annex and usurp the democratic process of our country, we find from every crack and crevice of this country, from every sewer, from every gutter, from every margin, that the left is rising. That people are standing up in every corner of this country and saying, no more to the corporate class. No more to the billionaire class. And even as our voices are rising from every nook and cranny of this soon-to-be great country, there are people that say that we have no right to be here. There are people that say we are wasting our time. There are people that say that we are asking for far too much, too fast. And we say to those people, we are only demanding everything that was promised to us. We say to them that we take our charge not just from our rights as human beings, but from the document that they hold so dear and great. That we hold these rights to be self-evident. That all men and women and siblings are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, amongst these life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And in order to secure these, governments are instituted amongst people to secure their rights, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That when any of these governments become destructive of these ends, it is the duty of the people to what? To abolish it. To abolish it. Or to abort it. Repeat after me, we are here to either abolish it or abort it. Why? Because the Constitution told us to. And so we stand here to say no more